Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I'm Ranj, and today I will be giving you the Capper Comparison Picks for the main and co-main event for UFC Vegas 37. This may be rushed. It's before work. I was gonna do this last night, but it's after soccer practice. My kid's soccer practice was so late, and I put it on the board, but I just didn't get to it. So I'm gonna do it right now for you. All right. Don't worry about that because this is no longer no longer on the board. Okay. So I guess one of them, I don't know which one, but thankfully I checked it this morning, and one of them got injured. I don't know if it was Van Camp or Moda, but somebody's injured, so it was postponed. So we've got the co-main and main event. I've covered every other fight on the card except for Zurong and was it Philip Davis or something? I forget, but there is another replacement for Dakota Bush because Dakota Bush got tested positive for COVID. So Zurong has and I didn't cover that one, I'm sorry. But today's Friday, and that's why I have to do this after, because later tonight, I'm going to do the live stream with my boy BC Dave. But anyway, let me get this finished. Since I've already did all the work, I even did the work for that Moda, Cameron Van Camp, Nicholas Moda, but whatever. I just right now, canceled. Give me blue, I like to cancel it out with blue or something. Here, orange is fine. Postponed. Okay. So, co-main event. We've got the light heavyweight bout between Ion. I used to call it Ion. He is Moldovan, so I don't know how you pronounce it. I guess I'll have to wait and listen to the ring announcer. But I think I'm saying Ion, but I heard other people call it Iwan, whatever. Ion Cutelaba taking on Devin Brown Bear Clark. We've got the Hulk coming in as the favorite here. Hulk Ion Cutelaba, 15-6-1 is professional record. He's a -152 favorite against Devin Brown Bear Clark. Okay, Devin Clark, 12-5, not bad. He's a slight underdog of +132. Okay, Ion Cutelaba. We got the 27-year-old taking on the 31-year-old. So if you guys are, both in their prime still, no big deal. Okay. Ion Cutelaba fights out of, like I said, he's Moldovan. Fights out of CSA Moldova. I don't know any on Tapology. I couldn't recognize any of the names out of that facility, but. Here's the thing about Ion Cutelaba. He's coming off a draw against Dustin Jacoby, who's decent. I would say middling, like middle of the division type fighter. Not bad though. But Ion Cutelaba 1-3-1 in his last 5. He has those 2 losses to Ankalaev, I believe, because the one he said, "Oh, I was playing possum," whatever. Got knocked out. Then the second one, he couldn't even say that because Ankalaev just took. Is it Ankalaev? Magomed Ankalaev? Man, I got to do my research better. I think it is though. But 1-3-1 in his last 5. Okay, he does have a 1-inch height advantage, but these guys both have the same reach. I think Ion Cutelaba is kind of like one of those, pretty much a first round or bust type fighter. Like he goes in there. I guess he does have some wrestling background in Moldova. He's a Moldovan wrestler, but I have yet to see it because every time he did show a little bit against I think that Dustin Jacoby, but I don't know. He's more, to me, he appears to be like guns blazing first round or bust type fighter because he does gas a little. Okay, let's discuss Devin Clark, the Brown Bear. He's coming off a triangle submission loss in round 1 to Lionheart Anthony Smith. He is though 3-2 in his last 5. So recently, if you got like recency bias, he's doing slightly better in his last 5. Okay, he was fighting out of Next Edge Academy in Sioux City Falls, South Dakota. Draco Rodriguez, I think, fights out of there. But anyway, he's no longer there. I heard from the Fight Night Pick Brothers that he is at Jackson Wink with coaches Greg Jackson and Michael Winklejohn, yes. So, and that is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Notable names out of there is Carlos Condit comes to mind. John Jones is listed from there, but I can't verify. I know they got a bunch of bantamweights that are out of there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Devin Clark, I heard, is training out of Jackson Wink. I can't verify that. I heard it. Okay, he comes in as the underdog, plus money, 132. So I don't know. I don't know. This one, I'm kind of on the fence, but let's see what the cappers have to say. Aight? Let's go. Okay, take in Ian Cutelaba. We've got DFS by the numbers. I know I did cover him in the early with him and Uncle Weezy, but I didn't cover these fights. I like Brady a lot. He's one of my favorite handicappers. He's saying Cutelaba by knockout. Okay, continue with that. We've got Manpreet from Lock of the Night. Manpreet is also saying knockout. He's saying first round. Like I said, first round or bust. That's pretty much Cutelaba's deal. MMA Prediction Guru. Not the one from the UK with the knit cap. The one from California that doesn't have the knit cap. He's saying TKO, KO, KO, TKO, round 1 also. I've seen a trend here. No, yes, no. Then we've got, what's going on, guys? It's Bleed. I gotta kind of be quiet. It's wicked early right now, and I don't want to wake up my kids before they have to. Bleed MMA is also taken on Cutelaba. And finally, we've got the Hub Sports Radio, Clint McLean. However, Clint had a guest on his show, guy from Barstool Sports named Big Ev. And Big Ev is actually siding with Hub Sports Radio because he was a guest on their show. Big Ev. Big Ev was deciding going with Devin Clark, and both the Allen brothers, Matt and Craig Allen from Fight Night Picks, are both going with Brown Bear Devin Clark to get it done. Fight Night Picks, that's Matt and Craig Allen out of New Brunswick, Canada. So there you have it. Man, like I said, I'm kind of still on the fence about this. I'm definitely gonna watch the weigh-ins and check how these guys look on the scales and in the face-offs. And I'm gonna discuss this tonight with BC Dave. So be sure to stay tuned for that tonight. Dave's on the far west coast, like he's in British Columbia, so he's 3 hours difference. We usually go somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I have started before at 7, but I've gone as late as 8:30. But we'll see. Anyway, I will do tonight. So I'm going to go right now with the plus money. I'm going to take Devin Clark to get it done. And I think he's going to outlast that round one. You know, they're all saying round 1. I think he's going to survive that round 1. And maybe, I don't know if, Jackson Wink, I don't know if he's going to, I'm just going to say by decision for right now. Like I said, these are subject to change, but I will put a parlay in. Man, last night, the Redskins, they won. Washington Redskins beat the New York Giants last night by 1 point. And I bet $30 for them to cover 3. Couldn't cover 3 points. They beat them by 1. It's kind of, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just, I gotta go. It can't change the past. You can't change your bets after they placed. So, Anyway, I'm taking Devin Clark, brown bear, plus money. So, moving on. We have the main event here. Not the greatest main event I've ever seen, but a good one nonetheless. We've got Lionheart, Anthony Smith. Record of 35-16 losses. You guys know I like to fade double-digit loss fighters. But anyway, he's taking on Ryan Spann, 19-6. And Anthony Smith here is the favorite. These are from BetOnline as of last night. They may have changed by this morning. Like I said, last night I got home late, put this up. I was gonna do it, but I looked at my watch. I did a time check, and I was like, no way, man, no. It's way too late after it's all said and done. So anyway, Anthony Smith, fighting out of Factory X Muay Thai in Inglewood, Colorado. He's coming off a win against Jimmy Crute, a good one. He looked great against Jimmy Crute. I will give him that. It was a doctor stoppage. I guess there's something wrong with the Jimmy Crute's leg in round one. He couldn't walk anymore. They must have hit like a nerve. Like Anthony Smith must have kicked a nerve. I don't know what he did to his leg, but he couldn't. Yeah. So doctor stoppage. Jimmy Crute couldn't walk. He ended it. He is 3-2 in his last 5. Okay. His opponent, Ryan Spann, slightly younger. Where's that marker? Anthony Smith, Lionheart is 33, Ryan Spann 30. Remember, this is a light heavyweight fight, so they can weigh well into their 30s. They're still in the prime, okay? But Ryan Spann comes in with a record of 19-6 as a professional. He's coming off a win himself with a ground and pound win over Misha Serkinov, round 1. He is 4-1 in his last 5. He does have some real sketchy. There was a split decision victory against Sam Alvey, and I picked against him in that. But whatever, he came out as the victor. You know. And the thing was, you know why I picked against him in that? He looked like crap at the weigh-ins, and I watched the weigh-ins and I watched the face-offs, and he looked like death warmed over. He looked like he struggled. He had a bad weight cut and all that. Stepped on the scales, looking completely drained, and I was like, oh, this dude's gonna lose. But what did he do? He managed to muscle through it, and then at the end, and I think it was kind of robbery because even he looked surprised, right? At the end when he got his arm lifted, he was like, oh, okay, I'll take that. So I don't know, and that was against Smiling Sam Alvey. It's just, I don't know. But he did ground and pound round 1 of Misha Serkinov, his last fight for Superman Spann. So, I mean, maybe he's turned it around since that Sam Alvey fight. I don't know. He does have a 1-inch height and 5.5-inch reach advantage over Lionheart Anthony Smith. He fights out of Fortis MMA in Dallas, Texas, with likes of Alonzo Menefield, Alex Morono. Fortis MMA, plenty of good gym out of Texas. Good place. Abdul Razak Al Hassan's out of there, if I do believe. So there's a lot of people up toward his weight class that he can train with. Who's the other one? Kennedy and Chukwu. Isn't he out of there? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But anyway, Ryan Spann. Yeah. Plus money. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what the cappers have to say about Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann. Okay. Pub Sports Radio, both Clint and Big Ev, both those guys are taking Anthony Smith. All right. Then over here we've got DFS by the numbers, taking Ryan Spann. There you go, by KO, over on the underdog, liking that. Both brothers, Fight Night Pick brothers, both Matt and Craig are taking Anthony Lionheart Smith. And then we got what's going on. I think Ryan Spann is going to get the finish here. I'm taking him to beat Anthony Smith. That's what Bleed said. Not word for word, but pretty much. It might be word for word. I can't remember. I watched it yesterday on the way to work. Or I listened to it on the way to work yesterday. It's how I do this. I got an hour commute one way to work and then a way home, and that full hour is just listening to MMA cappers. That's why I got the hard sheet, the paper. I was like, well, people were like, how come you just do it in a computer? So much you can keep your records and all. Because I can't type in my computer when I'm driving down the road, but I can scribble a capital BL and know that's bleed when I'm on the throughway and he's saying, I got Spann by finish. I write real quick as I'm driving, cruise control, BL. And then I leave a space and I write finish. Or if I can, I put an F and that signals to me picked by finish. Anyway. Then we've got the MMA prediction guru. Pred Guru is saying TKO for, oh, look at this markers. Biting the dust right as I'm talking. Okay. Switch it up. Prediction Guru is saying TKO round 3 for Anthony Smith. And finally, we've got Manpreet, lock of the night, as my 6th capper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Manpreet is taking Anthony Smith, Lionheart, lock of the night. He's saying TKO round 4. Now I know Anthony Smith does have a Lionheart. I mean, he had that fight against was it Oliveira or something. He got his teeth knocked out, his jaw broken, but he never gave up. You know what I mean? So I guess that signifies something. I don't know if it's stupidity or just because he was on the stage and didn't want to. I don't know, but you know. It's just, the point is he got hit a lot and hard. Yeah, the guy might be durable, but he just I don't know. Something's telling me take Ryan Spann here, despite that salty bad taste in my mouth after he beat Smiling Sam Alvey by split decision. I'm gonna have to take him here because of plus money. But I will be watching the weigh-ins tonight. I urge you guys, please join the chat tonight on the live stream where we're gonna go over each one of the fights on the card. We're gonna take them apart, me and Dave, have a couple brewskis, and discuss the weigh-ins, who had bad weight cuts, how they look. But you can't judge Ryan Spann on how he looks, though. I learned that lesson, right? But I don't know, like I said, that was kind of a trap. I don't know, that was kind of a gimme fight because I think there was a robbery decision too. But for this, I fade the double-digit losses. I tend to fade those, and I got plus money on Spann. He's the younger opponent. He's got the height and reach advantage, both height and reach advantage. Anthony Smith, he does have some decent jiu-jitsu off his back, but there are other guys, when they're bigger, they can, if they got wrestling, they can take him down, they can keep him on his back and, smother him and edge out decision. He's just, I don't know, it's a kind of an enigma when it comes to it's not an enigma, it's like, which version of Lionheart you gonna get today? That's the big, same with Ryan Spann though. Which version are you gonna get? You're gonna get the guys that, you're going to get the one that went against Misha Serkinov, or you're going to get the one that went against Smiling Sam Alvey. That's you never. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least, but I'm going to take Spann here. Both underdogs. There should be a nice payout on my parlay if they come through for me. And I'll take Spann, this 5-round fight. Smith, I will give, he does have durability. I mean, look, spitting out teeth, broken jaw. But I'm going to take Spann to get this done. I'm going to say, because of the durability, right now I'm going to say decision. And there you have it. So to recap, I have to be quiet. It's like 5 in the morning. I don't even have my watch on. Recap. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing. 10 minutes on each. To recap, I've got Devin Brown Bear Clark beating Ion the Hulk Cutelaba by decision. Like, I think Cutelaba is just round 1 or bust. If he makes it, if Devin Clark survives round 1, he should be able to take rounds 2 and 3 and get a decision victory. And he might even squeeze out that round 1. Okay? And Cutelaba, both these guys, the thing is, Devin Clark's been finished in round 1 before, and Cutelaba does finish people in round 1. So I might do a little hedge prop bet on, like these guys are saying, on TKO in round 1. But right now, that's my pick. Clark by decision. And Superman, Ryan Spann, I got him being Lionheart. Lionheart's lost plenty of times, and I think he's going to lose again tonight. You don't know which one you're going to get, and for either one of these guys, but I'm going to take the guy with the bigger guy with the reach and height and age advantage, and he doesn't have double-digit losses. I'm going to take Ryan Superman Spann to get the win against Anthony Smith. I will say by decision, but like I said, that's I'm not confident in either one of these picks, but I will put this parlay in right now. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up. Oh, gather the info. Place those bets and cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. Give me the thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done that. Share this. Fill the comment section up. Fill it up. Tell me who you think's gonna win. Am I crazy taking these 2 dogs? Go ahead and tell me I am. I might be. But like I said, these aren't locked in stone. I will lock my bets in for my parlay, my half unit parlay. I do like a half unit parlay of every video I make. I parlay it right after I'm done. Except the other day when I did the one with Lipsky, and I did not include Arman Sarukian in my parlay because he was a minus 850. So I just did a parlay with Lipsky and who else was on that show. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck on these bets, and hopefully I'll see you guys later tonight on my recap show. Okay, out.